financial statements do not make any sense. Yes, you heard it right. Financial statements do not make any sense. The numbers, the sales, the profits, the equities, they do not make any sense unless you calculate ratios. Ratios is the right way to understand, interpret, and compare any company with another company. So, in this today's video, we're going to talk about ratio analysis, how the ratios are important, why. Just now, as I said, that financial statements are of no use without ratios. I'm going to prove my point to that. And, there are going to be few videos where we will deep dive into the ratio analysis. So, welcome to the Investing Mastery Series. This is C. Amit Popat welcoming you one more time in this Investing Mastery Series. And today video onwards, we'll start about ratio analysis. Two requests. If you're not subscribed to our channel, do it right here, right now. And go through all the past videos before you start this video. Thank you so much. So, I've kept things funny over here for your understanding, for your betterment, and I'm sure you will love it. So, why ratio analysis? Let me give an example. We will understand it with an example so that things remain with you for the rest of your life and you understand it better as well. Now, why ratio analysis? Let's say there are two companies. One is a Virat Limited and one is a Shubman Limited. Okay, these are just the name that I've taken for fun. At the end, if I say one company is better or if I say another company is not good, I do not mean to, indicate that Virat or Shubman are not great. Both are stalwarts. This name came to my mind because when I'm recording this video, Shubman Gill has just created the history and India won the Edgbaston test against England and Shubman scored like 400 plus run in one test match. Okay, so it's just the analogy. Virat is great. He has done it for India for decades and decades. Shubman is just new. So nothing personal, but it's just for the fun we are taking this name, right? Now, Virat Limited has made a net profit of 100 crores. 100 crores is the profit of Virat Limited for the year or for the quarter, whatever you will take, that's okay. And against, Shubman Limited has made a profit of only 10 crore. So, I want to ask you, and I want you guys to write in the chat box, write in the comment box. I'm going to see to your comments. Tell me, guys, which company is better? Tell me fast. Write down in the comment box. According to you, which company is better? Virat Limited making a profit of 100 crores. Shubman Limited making a profit of 10 crores. Which company is better? Okay. If you have written Virat Limited, Virat, probably you can be a diehard fan of Virat. But the true answer is, you cannot tell me. From this much data only, you cannot tell me which company is better. And that's why, I said that financial statements alone do not make any sense. And I'll prove my point in just 2 minutes time. Let me see it. Now I tell you that sales of Shubman Limited is 50 crores. How much? 50 crores is the sale of Shubman Limited. And Virat Limited has got a sales of 10,000 crores. So now you'll start to feel like, oh, Amit, what are you talking? Virat Limited generated a profit of 100 crore from sales of 10,000 crore. Hello. Whereas Shubman Limited generated a profit of 10 crore only from the sales of 50 crores. So here, now, of course, you will feel like Shubman is better. And that's where you know it or you don't know it. Consciously or subconsciously, if your mind is telling you that Shubman Limited is better, you can type Shubman in the chat box. You can type Shubman in the chat box and I'll give you a truth bomb. Knowingly, unknowingly, if you're telling me, if you're writing in the comment box that Shubman Limited is better, my dear friend, you have calculated a ratio which is called a net profit ratio. Again, I'm saying knowingly or unknowingly, you have done that. So what your mind has done or what your subconscious mind would have done is, it did something like this. A net profit ratio of Virat Limited, that is 100 crore divided by 10,000 crore multiplied by 100. So that's just 1%. And in case of Shubman Limited, it is 10 crore divided by 50 crores into 100, that is 20%. So, but naturally, Shubman Limited is better. And you get to know this when you calculated ratio. If this was a bulb on moment for you, you can type BO in the chat box, or you can type in full bulb on in the comment box. Everybody, please do that, because I've been telling right from the very first video, this probably 15th or 16th video, even I need to check when I prepare the thumbnail, that only thing that motivate me to continue in this journey is your comments, is your feedback, is your appreciation, and that's the only motivating factor, right? So if this is a bulb on moment, do type in the chat box bulb on, and that's what ratio is all about. So what is ratio? Ratio is any logical comparison between two numbers. Any logical comparison, like in the previous slide, if you can check, we compared net profit with the sales of two companies, and then it made a real good sense to us. And that's what we are saying, that ratio is any logical comparison between two numbers that allows you to take better decisions. Earlier, probably at the beginning of the video, you told me that Amit, Virat Limited is better because it has made 100 crores of profit. But now in the 6th minute, you are very much convinced that no, Shubman Limited is much better company because of ratio. So what did we do? Ratio is any logical comparison. We compared profit with the sales. We compared profit with the sales. That okay, if I want to decide, if I want to take any logical decision, if I want to take any better decision, then I have to compare profit with the sales. And that's what ratio is all about. I hope that is super clear. If ratio or the definition of ratio is clear, type in super clear in the chat box, because how good you are at ratios, how better you calculate ratios will eventually decide how better investor you become. This is really, really important video, right? The financial statements is widely used by shareholders, bankers, investors for different purposes. Like bankers look at the financial statement of company to find out the liquidity, ability of the company to repay the debt that bank will be lending. Shareholders look for the profitability. Investors look for the longevity, how long company will perform, and that's where PE ratios, price to book ratios, and market value to book ratios, all these ratios come into picture. So there are many ratios that you can calculate, but in this series we're going to talk about most widely used videos, and I'm telling you right at the beginning that this series of ratio analysis will last for minimum 5 to 6 videos, excluding this one. I hope you are ready for that. Again, I repeat, after this video, excluding this video, you will get 5 to 6 more videos about ratio analysis. That's the depth. That's what you need to understand. That's what you need to grasp, because then only you can take better investing decisions. Otherwise, like just I showed, you will invest in Virat company, which was not a company worth investing, and you will keep doing that mistake. So there are different types of ratios that we will jump into from next video onwards. Number one is a profitability ratio. Then, if we talk about, there are liquidity ratios. Then if we talk about, there are leverage ratios. And then last is efficiency ratio. Apart from that, there are many miscellaneous ratios that we're going to look at, like PE ratio, like price to book value ratio, many ratios. But if you want to identify the company performance, these are the ratios you should start from. If any company pass from this ratios, if you think that okay, this company is worth investing by calculating this ratios, then only it makes sense to go to those miscellaneous ratios like price earning ratio, price to book value ratio, and dividend yield, earning yield. There are many more ratios that we will learn in this particular series. So it will be a fun. It's going to be a super fun. We will keep the learning as simple as we can. We will use examples, we'll use analogies, and I'll try my level best so that you understand ratios at much deeper level, and in such a way that you don't have to look at any further ratio as far as ratio is concerned. That's gonna be my effort. So I hope you loved the video, and I hope you got clarity about what the ratio is all about. Next video onwards, we will give you formula. We'll take some real life examples. We'll calculate ratios, then we'll try to find out we'll try to compare companies as well. But the first focus in the next few videos, in fact, couple of videos are going to be to give you theoretical ideas, to give you formulas, to give you some homework about calculating the ratios, and we'll move on accordingly. So thank you so much for watching this video. God bless you. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and do hit the like button to this video. Thank you so much.